Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this again. This will be like our fourth video this week. Everything is going smoothly, and you guys have been giving me the amazing feedback. I am so grateful and humble. Yes, I'm so grateful and humble, guys. Please, as you're joining the live, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Okay. Yes, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let me know where you guys are actually watching this video from. Okay. So today's video we're going to be doing like a discussion. Yes, it's almost the same thing I did yesterday. So I actually talked about the step by step how to like get interview, right? How to yesterday I talked about how to get that interview, and this video, thank you, I wish you all the best too. Thank you so much. See, somebody needs to teach me how to be seeing people's chats, because somehow when you guys message me, I go back after the video. I'll say, okay, I'll be thinking that, oh yeah, I can go back. And then when I go back after the video, I don't see your chats anymore. I'm like, why? Why is YouTube doing that? Anyways, I'm so happy that YouTube even help us to even see these things. So first and foremost, I'm going to be talking about the eligibility. This is very, very important. Okay, I feel like a lot of people haven't done a lot of research to know if they're eligible. Yes, some people is when they start applying, then they will now be asking me question, oh ma, this, that, and remember, I'm like, I thought you're supposed to even know this before you even start applying. Okay, there was someone that messaged me today. The person was asking me, Oma, I don't have my passports. Can I apply? And I'm like, before you even think of, wow, why is my hand white? Before you even think of coming abroad, are you not even supposed to think about it? Are you not supposed to be thinking about, oh, uh, my passport? How is that you don't have a passport? And how is that you don't have a passport and you're already thinking, I want to come abroad, I want to start applying? Like, that's the first thing that you need to do. Me, oh, my parents, the the year I actually started applying, and that was even the year I got the scholarship. My parents actually told me to go and do my passport. In my mind, I was like, passports? Why are these people telling me to do passports? I didn't understand that. So in my mind, I was just like, I beg, I'm not doing. My daddy kept disturbing me. Go and do your passport, go and do your passport. And as of then, I wasn't even thinking of going abroad though. I'm not even that kind of person that you say, oh, Alma wants to travel abroad and all those things. No. I've always loved being in Nigeria. I love Nigeria. And I've always enjoyed being in Nigeria. But somehow I feel like God wanted me to be here. So the first thing I did was to get my passport. Before I even started thinking of, oh, I want to start applying for scholarship, I got my passport first and every other thing. Like when I started the scholarship, because when you're applying, I applied through type A, and that's with the Ministry of Education. And when you're applying, they'll tell you what to do, they tell you document you need to get. I got all my documents in a day. It's not like you guys have a lot of time. With the bilateral, they don't even tell you these things, so because you have to write an exam, then you have to do an interview, and then when you pass all these things, because you know how many people went by the exam. I was even shocked that I passed, but I knew I was going to pass, because when you write exam and you write well, somehow you will know you will pass, and I'm just so happy and grateful for that opportunity. So I kind of knew I was going to pass, let me not lie. So when I wrote the exam, and then after I wrote the exam, I passed. I did the interview, I passed. I just remember that they will always say, they even this Nigeria, they're very funny. I just remember something. That year, they even cancelled Commonwealth. Do you know why? Do you know why Commonwealth was cancelled for Nigeria that year? Because the people who were in charge of doing the whole submitting the names and everything did not submit on time. Can you imagine not submitting your own country people's name on time? And that was the reason that year they didn't give anybody. This Nigeria, they're not serious. I'm serious. That year they didn't give anybody. So even for the CSC for China, they were also being very sluggish about it. Because why is it that we wrote exam, or yeah, we wrote exam since last year, I think January, but you do the application around November, right? And then January, maybe around January, February, mostly January, February, they'll call you to come and to come and write the exam, and then maybe they'll ask you to come and do the interview. Why is it around June or July or so, or was it around August that these people said processing the names? Do you know in my mind I haven't forgotten that I wrote CSC or there's something like CSC, because around that time I got a call. Did you get 2-1? And then I'm like, did I get 2-1? I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, I got 2-1. I said, oh, okay. I told my mom about it. So I started thinking to myself that, why is that these people take so long when they are processing all these things? Like, see, these are things that I feel like Nigerians need to work on. We as a country, we used to take things like play, but in China, that was one of the things I learned up from these people. They take everything so serious. They work. These people work hard. They really, really work hard, and I learned that from them. So let me continue. Okay, the next is to choose the university and the program. I just told you guys that all these things we did like in one day. I was able to get all my documents in one day. I was able to choose university in one day. I was able to choose the program. This is very important. Okay, you need to understand that the university that you go to is important. For those of you that are always thinking that, oh, I want to save money, um you say Beijing is expensive, because to be honest, Beijing is expensive. Now that I'm traveling to other provinces, I can really say that Beijing is very, very expensive. I mean, like normally for masters they give 3,000 yuan, and I can even use 500 yuan in other places. In Beijing, 500 yuan. What? You cannot use 500 yuan. Oh, nah, in Beijing, you cannot use 500 yuan. Like, things are so expensive. Even when you enter Didi in China is like the Uber for Nigeria. Okay. So even when you enter Didi, I'm telling you, like, when you enter Didi in other places, other provinces, I'll just be seeing 10 kwai, I'll just be seeing 20 kwai, I'll just be seeing like, and I'm asking myself, why is it that in Beijing I'm seeing 30 kwai? 30 kai, guys. It's so hilarious, but that's the truth. Anyway, let's go to the next thing. You need to also contact the university, okay? The reason why you need to contact the university is that sometimes, like one time now, I was checking for one course. I was checking for the course in my university, control science and engineering. And what the university put there is that control science and engineering is taught in English and in Chinese. But me that I went to the school, I did the course. It's not taught in English. There is no control science that is taught in English. So now somebody who does not know this will now go ahead, apply, thinking that, oh, when I go, I'm going to be doing my major in this thing, in Chinese, abi na English. And then when you go, you now realize that, man, nah, it's in Chinese. It's so frustrating, to be honest. It's so frustrating. So it's always good for you to contact the school, ask them questions, so that nobody go use your head. Okay, contact the school, ask them questions. Please, oh please, I'm applying for this major, I'm doing this language. If you want to even ask them for a supervisor, you can also go ahead, contact them, ask them for all these things. Don't be scared to ask them. Okay, so let's go to the next point. If you have any question, please do well to ask me questions. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Please, it's going to help my channel as you're entering. Like the video. I want to see how many of you guys that are okay. Let's continue. The next thing is to prepare application documents, okay? So gather all your required documents. I'm talking about the CSC application form. So you know that before you even go to these parts whereby you are gathering all the documents, you have to have finished filling the CSC application form on the website. I'm sure you know this. So you have finished filling the CSC form on the website. Then you go to the university, and when you go to the university you're applying, you need to submit the CSC form to show that yes, you have filled it. Then the next thing is to actually there's also the university application form. Okay, it's not all university that actually require this, but I think it's also very important that you know you have the university application form. Also, you need a copy of your passport. Not like that girl that messaged me and she was telling me that, oh, you don't have passports. Please ensure that you get your passport on time. You know that some country that it depends. Like Nigeria, I know they used to take 2 weeks or so, but I don't know how many. I'm not really sure right now. But I know that when I was doing my own then, that was probably 5 years ago, 4 years ago, they were taking their time. So it's always good for you to actually hurry up and do this. Do this. Do this passport on time. Okay, guys, I'm going to do like a question and answer, because on our group, if you have not joined our group, please check the link down below. You see the link to join the group. On our group, I realized that there were a lot of people asking questions. There was even somebody in the group, there was even somebody of recent that just posted, get your proof of fund to study and relocate to any country. There's this proof of fund thing. The person went to go and post it on the group. He put his WhatsApp. I still know I send you message. That is my group. It's me. I'm the one in charge here. You're not going to use my group to be trying to make money from people. Even if anybody wants to make money from anybody, it should be me. Because now me creates the group, not be you creates the group. I'll create. You now gonna be using my group. I didn't, because I'm not even giving rule about the group. But me, I don't even have time to be talking. I don't have time to be saying, oh, don't post this. Everybody were matured. You know what is right. Me, I just went and I removed the guy. I didn't even waste time. I removed the guy from the group because, please, if you have not joined the group, check the link. I'll put the link down below after the live video so that you can actually join the group. If you have any question, you can actually join. I said this everyday life thing. It's difficult for me today. I'm so tired. If I tell you guys all things I've done today, you see how come you can still come here? Me, I just wash my face, put lip gloss, come and dey talk to you people. I'm really, really tired, but I told myself that I want to try and be consistent, because I know that the deadline for the CSC scholarship is on the 31st of this month. And I know there are a lot of you guys, even after all my videos, after 31st of this month, you still come and message me and say, oh my, I've not done this, I've not done that. See how I am sweating. Anyway, for those of you who will come and message me, now money you will bring, because you can still do CSU, but you see, you have to pay the school, and that's when I'll now be charging you guys. And when I tell you guys the price that we are paying to actually give this agent or whatever to actually give you this admission, see, I'm talking about CSU, you need to pay for it. It's worth it, because at the end of the day, you're getting scholarship, your tuition fees pay and everything. How much is even the money that you're bringing? It's nothing. That money, I remember telling somebody the amount, and the person was like, oh, let me go and tell my parents. And the person came back to me. I was saying, let me even read what the person said, if I find the message. The person came back to me and said, I spoke to my parents and they said the $2,000, the amount that you're supposed to pay is $2,000 only. It's a lot, especially since our country's currency is not going well. We will have to spend a significant amount on the flight after getting visa, which is actually true. You have to pay for flight after you've gotten the visa, but it's a scholarship. Your tuition fee is paid. Your monthly expenses is paid. Your parents are just there chilling, and you are just there telling me, people don't know that $2,000 is nothing in this place. So it is only something in Nigeria because of the whole currency thing. But outside the country, outside Nigeria, that money is nothing. No. So people should know when I see I don't need to do this. I can just be working or doing something else and making my money. But if I'm coming here, I'm telling you guys do this. You think say now me they chop your money. Okay now. Don't bring. It's not me you're doing at the end of the day. So let's continue. The next thing that you need to actually do is to notarize the copy of your highest degree certificate and academic transcript. This is important mostly for people that want to work. Sha. I don't know for you if universities they used to actually request for this as something that is compulsory, but I know that people that maybe that you need to work or something, they will tell you, that you need to bring a notarized copy of your highest degree or your certificate. Very, very important. So it's always good for you to also do this. It's not everybody that is to do it, but there are people when they are about leaving China, they will always want to do it because at least when they leave China now, maybe in case they want to go to another country or something, and that country is asking them bring your certificate and all those things, it will be that they've already done it because if you leave China now and you're going to another country, they're asking you to raise your this thing from the country or from the school that you did. It's not like you want to now start coming back again to China to do that work. Though we do it for you. If you want me to do for you, I can do it for you. I'll go all the way to Beijing do it for you, but you bring your money. If you studied in China, shall only for people that studied in China. So guys, let's go to the next point. And next point is actually two recommendation letter from professors or associate professors. This is very important. So let me just tell you guys, this is very important. I did not see lecturer. I don't know, but there's one university that actually said after I finished applying for the person, the university message and say, oh, you don't want recommendation letter from lecturer, one recommendation letter from professor or associate professor. That was so funny because maybe I'm like, really? Associate professor? Professor? Really? Hmm. Okay, let's move on. The next thing that you need to prepare is the study plan. Okay, the study plan is somebody has actually messaged and asked study plan. What is a study plan? A study plan is actually like is a plan, what I'm going to do when I get the maybe the scholarship or anything. What am I going to do with the scholarship? Also, what you have done, your experiences that you have done in the past, and what you're even currently doing. Like, listen, are you working? Whatever that you're doing currently, you need to be able to say it. And what you're going to do, that is also very, very important because there's so many people that just want free money. It's not like they're going to use study, they're going to use the money for anything. So you need to be able to say this and what you've done, like your experiences. Know this and put it in your study plan. If you want us to help you to write your study plan, message me at official_oma or you join our group, our CSC group down below. And maybe I can even give you some samples if you don't want me to write for you or do for you. Because if I anything I'm doing for anybody, you pay. Oh, me, even this YouTube, if it's not that YouTube will pay me, I cannot be doing free things for nobody because when you get that money, I know so many. Okay, there was someone yesterday who got the CSC scholarship, and that person actually commented on my live video. But there are so many people that when they even get opportunity, they will not even remember you that you are here telling them everything that they should do. When they get the opportunity, they will not remember you. They will not message you. Nothing. Everybody just move on. Like as if no, it just the opportunity, just the knowledge just came down from heaven. You cannot even acknowledge the person that helped you. Is this life? No. The next thing is the foreigner physical examination form. This is very, very important. If you're living in China, you need this form. Even if you're not living in China, self, you need this form. China, they always like you to have this physical examination form. Even when you are going to another school, we're going to another thing. They it's funny in the hospital they have the one for work, they have the one for school. That is one for the students, one for workers. So when you go to hospital, you say you want to do a physical examination test, they'll tell you is it for work or is it for school? That's another thing that you need to actually do research on. So you need proof of language, okay? You need proof of language. Okay, for those of you that are doing your major maybe in English talks, you need TOEFL or IELTS. This is not compulsory. You can just get like a certificate. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link, the group link. Okay, Ochuba Emmanuel, I'll drop the link. So as I was saying, I'll drop the link after the live video. The proof of language proficiency, you can get the certificate from your former school. So if you, maybe now your former school you did it in English, every university have this. So don't tell me that your school don't have. I don't care how local your school is. Just message them, please. I need English certificates. My school, they collected money from me. That's cool. They are funny because I asked them for one. They collected money from me. Maybe I'm like, so if I keep asking you, maybe you're applying to swimming school. Sometimes the way they crafted that English something, they were crafting to just one university. Do you know what I did? I went to screen, I went to Photoshop, remove the address that they put for that one university. I started using that one to apply for so many other universities. Some schools are so funny, you just because they want to be collecting money from you, from their alumni. So if you go and message them, now you ask them, oh, I need this document, I need that document, they'll put it to just that school because they know that obviously you're not applying to, you'll not just be applying to one school now. Abi, you're applying to so many other schools. But these people, they're just looking for how to collect money from you somehow, somehow. They just want to be looking for how to collect money from people. Is it fair? That is what they call extortion. So next thing is to submit the application. Okay. So try to submit your application document to the university on the CSC online application system before the deadline. Submit before the deadline. Some universities may require you to apply through both the CSC website and also through the university website. Yeah, it's not every university. Some universities say you don't even need to go and apply um to the school website. Those are the schools that we some most of them were actually paying the teachers for those opportunities because this CSC thing, this CSC scholarship or type B, it's the university that is giving it. Whether you go and waste your time to apply through the system, if the university want to give it, they'll give. If they don't want to give, they will not give you. So there are some people they give, there's some people they don't give. Some of us there and their scholarship. Why am I like this today? See, guys, I have a lot to tell you people. Forget all this laugh I'm laughing. Oh. You can see new background. Story day, but one thing about me, when something is going on at that moment, I don't like to talk about it. I always like to wait. When I'm gossiping by it, I will talk about it. My yesterday video, I was talking to you guys that so many things are happening, so many things are happening. And right now, I think I'm in a place of peace. Like, whatever happens, happens. And I'm just like, okay, with whatever that want to happen. So I'm just positive. And, and one thing I know about this life is that no matter how much you plan or you say this is what you want to get or what you want to achieve, things happen to just change those plans. You cannot come and kill yourself. You cannot come and die. If things are not going your way, maybe that's God's plan. You have to pray, you have to be spiritual and everything. But when you realize that this prayer, everything that you're doing, things are not going your way, I feel like don't force it. That's what I've learned. I've learned not to force things. So yeah, the next point is to try to track your application, okay? So ensure that you track your application on the website because some of these university they'll put it there that okay they are still like reviewing everything. They'll put it there. If you've gotten, they'll put it there. So always be checking the website. After you apply, don't just go and sleep and just be there waiting for email. Sometimes on that university website that you applied, they even give information, things that they want you to correct, things that they want you to cross check. But if you're not always going to their website to be checking, you will never know. You just apply once and think that's it. You need to keep checking to know what they are saying. If there's anything that they need you to do, you need to always be checking the website, okay? The next thing is to wait for the results. Okay, so wait for the university and CSC to announce the scholarship result. And if you're selected, you receive an admission letter and a visa application form. This is the JW 202 or JW 201. You need this JW. If any school have not given you your JW, you better disturb them for it, because there are some schools that are so funny. They'll give you admission letter, and they will not give you JW. You need your JW 202 or 201. That's what you're going to use to come and apply for your visa. And then the next thing is to apply for your visa. So the visa you're supposed to apply for is the X1 or the X2. So you're going to apply for this at the Chinese embassy in your country, or in China. If you're in China, you're applying for the scholarship in China, you're going to actually apply for this in China. Then you arrive in China. If you're already in China, good for you. If you're not in China, then after you have applied for your visa, this is very, very simple. For somebody that have applied for work visa now twice, I now realize that a lot of people exaggerate a lot. Oh. A lot of people, they just dey say, oh, China is that, China is this, trying to make China seem as if no, it's one hard country like that. See, China is not hard. Getting any opportunity in China is not hard. The only thing about China is that when you disobey their rules and regulations, maybe they say something you don't do, they are not looking at you, they are not disturbing you that much. It's just that girl that was making my hair. I don't know if I've told you guys of the story of one girl who made my hair. She was just telling me how they are so strict in Shenyang. Shenyang is where I'm presently in. I'll soon be moving from Shenyang very soon, guys. So she was just saying things like, oh, in Shenyang is so strict and everything. And I'm like, how strict can it be? She said, yeah, it's very strict. Anyway, let's continue. So next thing is to register at the university. So after you have applied for your visa that you need to get the JW 202 or JW 201 from your university, not just application form. You remember this, not just application admission letter that you need that JW, because that JW used to apply for your visa. Very important. If you like get admission, you don't have that JW, then you cannot come to China. And I don't know which school used to do that, stay where you are. It's only during the COVID that they were doing online online classes and everything. So after you've gotten your visa, you arrive here, then you go and register in the university. And when you're going to register in university, you need to get you need to go to the police. For those of you that probably want to live outside, you need to go to the police and report where you are presently and all that. And then if you are if you are presently in China, you still need to go to the police. If you are moving from one province to another province, you still need to go to the police and report that, oh, I'm changing my province. I'm no longer in this place. I'm in this place. um I noticed that I don't know whether they really take it serious, because one time I was going to one province and I didn't go to the police, because I just thinking to myself, so wait, I'm not going to this it's not like I was going to the province like to stay. I'm just going to visit. Would I have to now be going to police? I said, Abeg, I'm not doing that stress. But I think that's what they expect us to do. That when you're leaving this province and that province, even if it's for a visit, whatever you're going to do there, that you still need to go to the police and tell them, oh, I'm going to this place for this, I'm going to this place for that. For me, I was just like, it's too much. It's true, it's too much stress to actually do all those things, to be honest. But anyways, I always love China. And I know that as much as a lot of people don't like the rules and regulation and the whole seriousness that happen in China, I think that all this will really, really favor international. Now that I'm outside in the world, outside of school, I appreciate all these rules. I appreciate the fact that I even come out here and I'm always talking about China and talking about all these things, because it has really helped me to know so much. For me personally, I feel like because of the things I do, because of how I help a lot of people to do application, I tell them about visa and everything, because I was thinking that when I start working, I'll come and be telling people about work. But I realized that people are not even interested in work. They're not interested in anything that have to do with work. They're only interested in studies, how to get scholarship opportunity, how to study. I'm like, no, I don't like work. But to be honest, a lot of people, they're not interested in work. They're always asking me questions about studying and everything. So I started saying, okay, you know what? Let me go back talking about my CS again and talking about school, because this is something I feel like a lot of people are interested in. A lot of people are not interested in talking about work, and I don't want to say it's a bad thing. I think everybody should have their own preference and everything. So that's what I think. So guys, I hope this video was really helpful. I know um I know that you may have a lot of questions. Please leave it down in the comment section, and also send me a message on Instagram. I would love to answer all your questions, because you guys ask intelligent questions. To be honest, I even have to go and be doing my own research to answer some of your questions. It's not like I know everything. I'm also learning, But I think one of the reasons why a lot of people find it easy to ask me questions or connect with me is probably because of the fact that I have the experience, even if I don't have that much, but just the little experience. And also, I'm very honest. I tell you how it is. I'm I'm not here to like cheat anybody or anything like that. So I tell people the truth, how it is and everything. So I think that's why a lot of people really like to relate with me and everything. And I really appreciate you guys for everything that you guys have been doing. If you have not joined the group, go and join the group. If you have not liked this video, like this video. And also, if you are also wanting to get the CSC scholarship, if you really just want the scholarships, you know that you want to do try and error, that you're waiting for feedback, pay your $2,000. You will not pay the whole money, you just pay deposits of $500. And then when you get the scholarship, you will not have to complete it. You people should not, don't look down on this opportunity of a lifetime, because this is a life-changing opportunity. If personally for me, I knew, thank God I got the CSC, but I told you guys I wrote it the first time 2018. I failed. I waited another 1 year and I wrote again. But that 1 year, imagine what I would have done if I knew that there was a part where you can pay. But anyway, I'm even happy I didn't pay, because I got double stream of scholarship from Nigeria and from China. But if you what I advise people is that do not look at the money and say, oh, it's so expensive. That money is nothing. Like, people applying to Canada, they pay a lot money. I mean, even people that you're just trying to apply to a university, they ask, if you see application fee, they ask you to pay. And most times they will still reject you. Some people, they will apply to about four university in Canada, in all this country, and they go pay application fee 200 or how much for the application for just one university, and they're applying to a lot of universities. And Canada, like they say, there is no country that's free application fee. All of them you have to pay application fee. So this is actually an opportunity of a lifetime, and I think you should grab it with the whole of your hands. Grab it, guys. Grab it, because it's an opportunity of a lifetime to change your life. I mean it. It is an opportunity of a lifetime to change your life. So my advice to you is to grab the opportunity as quickly as possible. This is CS we are talking about. But if you say you want provincial scholarship, and that's one that you want to pay for, it's actually lesser. It's $1,700. It's just that it's not going to be the same amount. Like, when I mean amount, I mean for CSC, if you are doing your bachelor's, you are getting 2,500, masters 3,000 monthly, um PhD you are getting 3,500 monthly. And for provincial, it's not the same. I know one of my friends who was even telling me that all the people who apply to the university, not all of them, none of them, they used agent. All of them used agent to apply to his university, and he said none of them, that they were paying nothing less than $1,500 in that university. There's some universities that they don't just want to take anyhow person, that they'll say, oh, they'll give you admission, you don't come. This is one of the things that university really hates, that they'll give you admission and then you will not resume, or you're not going to come. I feel like that's even one of the reasons that a lot of schools don't like to give internationals, some internationals, um opportunity, even some that are in their school. Because for you now that you've managed to come to China, you know how to apply to a lot of you know how to apply to a lot of schools. You can apply to your school and you can even apply to a lot of schools. So in their mind, they don't want to be giving old students, they want to give new students so that they will be sure that this person needs this scholarship and this person is going to use it. So these are things that I feel like a lot of schools think about. Of course, now they want to make money. Even during this COVID, I know that there are a lot of schools that actually they lost a lot of money because a lot of people did not complete their their education. Some people left it, they abandoned it. Yeah, some people abandoned it. So personally for me, I don't think it's a good thing like that you abandon your education. But even me, I would have probably done the same. Because I remember as of that time, I was even dating, I had a fiance and he was always disturbing me. Oh, come back, come back, come back. Me, I'm like, I'm here for school. I know that yes, I like the money. I'm also here for the money, but I'm here for school. I must finish school before I will start talking about marriage. And that's how the guy left. And me, I know the beg man, no. If you want to go, make you go. I know they rush these things. How would you be telling me? You should even be the one to empower me. Go and study, go and read, go and do this. So, as a girl, my eye don't shine. Like, I feel like some men they use marriage to bully girls. I mean, not that's not gonna happen to me. If a good man come around me, fine. But if you want to use education, like, because I'm pursuing my dreams, that's what you want to use. You're on your own, oh, because you're not the one that I want to be with. Anyway, guys, before I start talking about marriage, I was even thinking, I said I was going to start talking about relationship on my channel, not just CSC. But you see, these things are funny. Oh. I didn't even know that you can. I have so many things to talk about, so many things. Like, I've not forgotten about the fact that I was once engaged. I can talk about it, talk about how me choosing CSC and choosing to study in school made me to lose an engagement. That's a nice topic. What do you guys think? Anyways, guys, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below or you message me on Instagram. I would love to answer your questions. I really appreciate you guys for everything that you guys have been doing, for supporting me all the way, for liking my videos, liking my channel. Those of you that message, those of you messaging me tirelessly, is that correct? Those of you always messaging me, those of you always like there. I really appreciate you guys, and I want you guys to know from the bottom of my heart that I'm grateful. Oh. May God bless you, and I pray from the depth of my heart that all of you guys will get this scholarship. Please, let the numbers keep increasing. Please, this will be a good thing. I really want to compare you guys. So many people are messaging, like two people now. I know of two people that have gotten a scholarship. So you two can get it. Okay? I'll see you guys.